We are here on customs today. We have to do break the deal. We've made a bunch of changes here to the game overall. We will talk about that as the episode continues. I had a tooth ripped out of my head yesterday. I'm still here recording, so probably not going to sound the greatest, but I apologize for that. But I needed to record. I wanted to get another episode done. So we're just going to kind of raw dog it and see what happens. Now the biggest change is we've made some changes to the technical side of SPT and our recording. So we are now on max settings in a 43 by 18 ultra widescreen. At the end of this raid here, I plan on showing the settings screen so you guys can see exactly what I have set and how. We have I've done some testing on this fairly extensively, honestly, to try to figure out if this would even work. It does work. We have an overlay in the top left. FPS is kind of all over the place, as one would expect, especially with SPT. We're running the server, but that number is going to go up and down and fluctuate all over the place, pretty much no matter what. Some maps we're going to be in like the 150s, other maps, and even just at different times during the raid, it'll just spike and do whatever the hell it wants. I think that's more of a limitation of SPT and Tarkov more broadly. 1% lows stay about 50% or a little higher than the frame rate. So this is pretty much the best performance you're gonna get out of SPT, in my humble opinion. Okay, because like I said, and it's in the description below, we are running a Ryzen 7 9800X3D, a 5070 Ti. We have a 5th gen PCI motherboard, 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. I mean, we have the specs. It's more of a limit of the actual game engine, as far as I can tell at this point. So we finished everything for Break the Deal, which is great. Do that, and sure. So we're gonna keep working on the. We have a bunch of other crap to get done. So I guess we'll go check new and old gas for rite of passage and see how that's going. I will periodically bring the overlay back up. It is dark as holy hell. A night raid may not have been the best way to start this particular episode, because with the emphasis on graphical fidelity, kind of neutering ourselves, but didn't have much available in terms of options for the raid time. Okay, so go through here. Right. I don't see anyone here. So we'll head across the way, head towards the exfil. Yeah, so there it is in the top left. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. I wanted to give an accurate representation of what this hardware can do in SPT while recording at an insanely high bit rate. Because all the stuff that is in this PC, I researched quite heavily. I spent my own money on it. And I want people who come to this channel to see the ultra widescreen stuff that we're doing and get honest readings. Because there's a lot of, I'm just gonna say what it is. There's a lot of bullshit on YouTube with people trying to optimize Tarkov or SPT, telling you can get 150 frames, and then you look at the video and it's 1080p garbage. Everything's set low. The game looks like crap. And for what? So you can get some high frames? I would rather take 70, 80 solid frames and have everything looking good. So, I'm not a benchmarking channel by any definition. I'm still learning a lot of this more advanced hardware stuff also. My general frustration with like the fakeness of YouTube in general sometimes. Everyone's trying to like flex their build. Which I think is like really weird, kind of stupid. I'm not doing these videos to flex. If you want to use them as a resource, that's fantastic. But yeah, in general, it's just so you guys can see what's going on. So we're gonna get out of this raid because it's at night and everything doesn't look as good as it could. So we will get out of here with our break the deal quest done, and then we will jump back in and see what else we have to work on. Actually, while we're here, go to the director's office and get the GPU box. So let's go do that. Don't walk by the door. And yeah, so like I said, I know that the energy or my voice may sound a little different today, or just my general mood. But yeah, this is the first time I've had to get a tooth ripped out like that, and it hurts, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's mostly just like sore, and I don't really do painkillers, so I'm just kind of raw dogging everything, which I don't know if that's a smart idea, but that's what I'm doing. So mostly just Tylenol and stuff like that. Just move that over there. Take this. Take that. Cool. Great. Awesome. Give me that. Move the PCB. Take this. Hell yeah. Give me that. Cool. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's get out of here. But yeah, so more or less, when I started recording Dead Space and saw that it had ultra-wide resolution, I kind of felt like maybe it was a good idea for the whole channel to get swapped over to ultra-wide. I know it's not as popular of a format yet as like standard 16:9, but I'm fairly confident that it will be in the next like couple years. It'll be the dominant format because it was quite wild when I first switched to ultra wide. It was very weird to get used to, but now I kind of can't ever think about going back. Alright, cool. Quest complete. Let's get out of here, and I can show you guys the settings screen. Alright, everybody. So this is the settings that we are running. We have the textures on high, shadows on ultra, 2.5 object LOD, overall visibility 3000. I could probably drop that down to about, we'll do 2000. And we got clouds are high, everything else high, on plus boost. 43 by 18 resolution at 3440 by 1440. Post effects, that's what I have them set to. And now that you've seen that, we're going to hop into our next raid over on Shoreline. Here we are on Shoreline. We have a couple things to go do today. Rigged game. We got to go all the way up to the resort. Humanitarian supplies. We are dressed as a blueberry again, so we can hopefully get this quest done. So now you can hopefully kind of see the fidelity. I mean, this is how pretty Tarkov can look. Tarkov actually can look extremely pretty. But typically, whenever you watch Tarkov content on YouTube, you almost always see like maybe 1440p at the high end. But I have no idea what bitrate anyone records in, because some of this stuff just does not look good. And it's not necessarily a dig, although it kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of is a dig. If you have a large audience and you can't be bothered to put out the best footage that you physically can make, I think that you're doing your subscribers a disservice. But that's just my opinion. Some people don't give a shit about that. They would happily watch Landmark play in 1080p mud with awful settings because he can get kills. So it is all preference. I understand that. Everyone has their own. I prefer high fidelity because I'll be honest with you, I'm not a pro. I'm not here to give you Shroud level gameplay or Landmark style gameplay, because that's, quite frankly, I'm not good enough to do that. What I am good enough to do is to make the highest fidelity content, tripping over my words, that I possibly can. Because at the end of the day, I am just a dude, probably like every single person who watches this video. Ow, son of a bitch. God damn it. So we got, here we go. I mean, those shots came from deep out there. Okay, yeah, so, like I was saying, I'm just a dude. Probably just like every single person who might watch this video. So yeah, I don't hide things. I don't try to be any better than I am. I leave my mistakes in my videos because I just feel like that's what you should do. I don't know. Okay, so we'll take that. So yeah, I mean, now we're up over 120 frames. 1% low, staying around the 76 mark. GPU 80%. Temps way down. Power way down. I mean, we're basically outrunning Tarkov's engine at this point. You know what? I will take that. So yeah, I mean, at some point you hit the Tarkov ceiling where like the engine just physically cannot produce at the rate that the hardware can handle it. So but for the people that have, oh shit. Sorry. For the people that have been here, my returning viewers or subscribers, you may have noticed we didn't do an intro screen. I didn't start the video in the same way that I normally do. We are going to try some different formatting options over the next little bit. Because, yeah, just trying something different. I've been using like the splash screen intros for a while. Kind of don't really think anyone else does that, so yeah, we reloaded the big drum mag. So yeah, even though my whole goal is to recreate old YouTube when creators just made videos and were genuine people and not freaking clowns that overacted and screamed every 10 goddamn seconds. Formatting wise, we're gonna mess with some stuff. So there will be changes coming to the channel. I mean, switching the format that we're recording in was a big one. God damn it, stupid rock. Making a bigger pivot to trying to cover everything in ultra-wide on max for a lot of the settings. So that's kind of a different direction for the channel. I'm trying to do something that makes us stand out against the sea of other people who make Tarkov content and more broader content in general. Because I already don't do ad reads. I never will do an ad read. I don't care. I don't shill anything. I don't ever tell you to buy anything from me. So yeah, we're trying different things here. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, or just shut up, I guess, and don't comment if you don't want to. That's fine too. So we're gonna head back up here. Gonna head up to the resort. And we'll kind of see what happens. The other thing that I wanted to touch on real quick was the challenge wheel has been added to the series. That is something that relies on you guys giving me feedback different ideas for the wheel. I'm good with having stupid challenges all the time. I don't care if we make it out alive or if we die, as evidenced by the shotgun only no armor episode, which was what was that, Friday? Yeah, it was painful, but it was a good time and it was fun. So if you want to see more videos like that, give me ideas for the wheel. And best comment. Ah, balls. All right. So we are over here on reserve. We have a couple quests to do. Mainly get some kills. And like I was saying before, I was rudely murdered. The challenge wheel is very important for you guys to participate, so I'm sure you guys are going to have some better ideas and truly just diabolical challenges for me. So please make sure to add stuff to that. And like I said, best comment whenever I add something to the wheel is going to be highlighted in the video. Because who doesn't like a shout out? So keep an eye on it. I'd like to keep that going moving forward. Try and really anything we can to give you guys a different experience here than you might get somewhere else. Okay, we got raiders this time. Okay, performance is up and down, you know, typical stuff in Tarkov. Also, let me know if you guys enjoy or find it jarring with the little overlay. Okay. Reloaded our mag. Okay. Now I put this to a vote. On the community section of our I made a community post. Okay, so sorry, I had to reload that drum mag too. And the poll was about how long the episode should be. We had one option about 30 minutes. One was about an hour. The one that won ultimately was basically X number of raids, irregardless of time. So that is the one that won, and we're gonna do about 3 raids. Is gonna be what I'm gonna be shooting for on every episode. Okay, what do we got? Okay, fantastic. I will take this. That rig sucked. So yeah, that's going to be the general rule. We're going to go with about 3 raids per episode. Neat rig. All right. So we have. Don't need that. Don't need that. No. Okay. So we need 2 more raiders. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, God. My grenade throws are so awful. So awful. Top tier gameplay, like always. I mean, I shredded his legs. Oh, shit. All right, everybody. That is going to bring us to the end of this particular episode of SPT-Tarkov. We got some quests done. We got killed twice. 1 in Shoreline, 1 on Reserve. But it's all good. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the first episode in ultra widescreen max settings. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.